Hi, I'm Ken Cook. I'm the founder and managing director of Peer-to-Peer Advisors. The number one rule for me is absolute trust in whoever I recommend, because I'm taking my relationship with my client and I'm putting it, quote, in jeopardy by bringing somebody else in. It's easy to give testimonials. You can do them online, you can write up LinkedIn endorsements, but I wanted to do this one in person for Mike and the folks at Touchstone Advisors for a very specific reason. They do two things that are very unique in the world of business brokerage. One, they're absolutely authentic and honest, and in what they say is what they deliver, and you can trust that.
Hi, I'm Marcel Bernier with Murtha Kalina in Hartford. I know Mike because I'm a business transactional attorney, and from time to time my clients need his help with selling one of their businesses. Yeah, it's significantly different in that, unlike real estate where you have a multiple listing service and you can list all the businesses and everybody has this information, for whatever reason there is no such efficient market with the sale of a business, so you need somebody to actually identify buyers. I mean, for example, the last transaction we worked on together, I recommended that my client contact Mike to help them with the sale. Mike found a married couple that were interested in buying a business, and it happened that this business was run by another married couple, and they got along great, and the price was perfect. It was more than they expected to receive, so somehow Mike generated a buyer that these people, as capable as they were at running their business, wouldn't have found without his help.
I'm a commercial real estate service provider. Touchstone typically involves us at early stages of their process to try to determine what the value of the real estate is. Sometimes it makes sense to sell everything as a whole, both the business and the real estate, and sometimes to extract additional value, it makes sense to separate the parts because the sum of the parts is sometimes greater than the whole. The companies where there are synergies, where you can get someone that for whatever reason will, that business is more valuable to them perhaps than the run-of-the-mill buyer. And I think that's what Touchstone does well.
I run a program at UMass Amherst called the Family Business Center. I recommend many people to him who are selling their business or even starting the process of thinking about buying or selling a business, because I find him to be incredibly ethical and insightful and a person that can carry on the kind of conversation to help somebody have a really intelligent exploration of the process of buying or selling a company.
Everyone that I've worked with through Touchstone Advisors is very professional. They have the high level of integrity that Mike has, and that's very important, I know, for Mike and Touchstone Advisors, and that they're not just looking to make a transaction to close a deal. It's much more than that. They're really out looking to really match the businesses up and create these win-win scenarios for everyone that's involved, for all parties that are involved.
The results were good for my client. Touchstone, I was very happy with the services they provided. Very creative in their approach. As in all sorts of transactions, there's always roadblocks that arise to making a deal occur. And Touchstone was very creative in how they addressed those roadblocks in a manner favorable for my client. And they continued their involvement in the transaction through the letter of intent all the way up through the closing.
What is really special about Mike is his integrity, his deep honesty, his respect for people and respect for the process that he's involved in, the fact that he does what he says he's going to do, and you can take that to the bank. And he is enormously thorough. He's calm. He takes people through some of the most difficult experiences of their lives. Selling a company is a really hard thing to do, and it can be an emotionally draining thing to do. And Mike is particularly good at supporting people, carrying them through a very difficult process.